completely new that catches my eye that I've never seen before. I just found a frost anemone.
Turok 1 and 2 are on the PS4 now.
They are?
Yeah, I'm legit thinking about rebuying Turok for the first one for the PS4 because the Switch is like being so stupid.
What do you mean?
Well, Mom moved the controllers, and then like ever since then I can't find literally any of them. And so I have to use the Joy-Cons. The Joy-Cons turn so bad, it's honestly not even worth using. Like, it's that bad.
Like it's worse since I last used them?
Yes. Like, I trying to play Breath of the Wild the other day. I was walking so hard to the left, even walking to the right, almost didn't stop it.
Oh, wow.
So so the Switch is literally useless. Unless I find those other 3 controllers that I bought.
You can't find 3?
No. The 64 one I bought, I can't find the... And then the 2 regular controllers that I bought for it. And I can't find any of them.
Whoa, what is that?
Remember all the controllers we were playing with before you left? On Smash? Can't find them.
Yeah.
And the new Thief, though, I heard a person call someone a taffer. Though they still say that in that game.
Dude, I found like a whale thing. I don't think it's gonna eat me.
Unless ye were holding her back at the end of a halberd. How dare you defile the name of someone so good and virtuous as the Lady Van Burgundy? Our lady is a saint among mortal men. An angel so pure the heavens couldn't hold her. Ah, your lady, an angel? You're lucky the dockside whore keeps are bashing down her door for stealing their clientele. Why, just last night, I saw her out back, warming up the stable boy. Such slander will not be tolerated while we're on watch. Unless you know this slim lord before he flounders in his own vomit, or wakes up naked in a hen coop. Scurry off, or you'll require some unnecessary ventilation. Is that a threat?
Man, that guy's mad.
Old maid. You got a breakdown with your self. On this side of the street, we shoot like soldiers, so don't make promises your arrows can't keep. You got too far this time, you cavalman and tunic-wearing mollycoddle! Have at thee!
They're actually shooting at each other.
That conversation was actually legitimately funny.
His voice. Ah! Just remember hearing him die. It was two pairs of 2 guards. There was guards in red and guards in purple. And clearly they didn't like each other.
Yeah, it definitely didn't sound like it.
I wanted to play the Xbox, but I couldn't find the cords that go to the TV. Apparently someone came down here and took them, which I don't see what use anyone would have them for but me.
What do you mean someone?
I don't know. The cords are just gone. Like the Xbox cords that hook to the AV to HD TVs, which no one in this house has used for but me, and then I just can't find them now. They were hooked up to the back of the TV the one day I looked for them, and they're just not. Those guys got so mad at each other, Dakota, they actually killed each other. It wasn't just them yelling.
Yeah, I heard them going at it.
That last guard though, he was so mad. Don't you be talking about it.
I might drown. Oh no.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Oh my gosh.
They said that if this game went good, they would probably like think about doing farther Thief games, but like, you know, this game didn't do that good. I think it did. So, you know, it's very
very sad.
very scary for the Thief series.
I was so close to drowning, and then as I was close to drowning, something was, a really big thing was trying to eat my legs off. This thing I'm next to is called a glow whale.
Apparently, according to the internet, the Thief series is actually like very beloved by, you know, stealth games community.
Is it?
Not specifically Deadly Shadows, but like the series itself. Apparently, it's very beloved by like the stealth game community.
Well, I mean, I loved it. I didn't know there was a big thing about it.
I don't know about now, but you know, back in its time, people consider it like one of the best. Like they do, like Metal Gear and all that. Like, you know, the old Metal Gears, where people love very much. People love the Thief series like that.
Dude, I found giant lily pads. I gotta climb on one of these.
I really love like the movement for this new Thief too, in a way. How you can like sprint around and like vault over things. I think that's so cool.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
Dangerous weather. Oh no.
Yeah, I'm on the Stone Market rooftops. It says right here.
Stone Market rooftops.
Now I'm in the Stone Market Clockwork Plaza.
There is a large anomalous mass of rock that has broken away and risen above surrounding terrain.
There is? My robot just told me that an extremely large mass of rock has broken and risen up.
The only problem with this game is that it's not as immersive as it should be, considering that it's a newer gen game.
Mm.
Because like the way this game is, like the amount of area you get to cover is it's basically Deadly Shadows. You know, the only thing this game does a little more than Deadly Shadows is rooftops. But like for being a PS2 game, you think it would be so much more, like, more explorative than like sections like Deadly Shadows was, you know?
Powerful astronomical sonar
Yeah.
go vessel nearby. Vessel's name, Mercury 2. Inoperative.
Oh, I just found a sunken ship. Like a sunken spaceship.
I mean, there's other games in like this kind of time frame of the PS3 where like where they had like really big maps, you know?
Yeah. It depends on the development team, what they were going for.
I know if they just made another Thief game, the map would be like it'd be like Assassin's Creed. You just go anywhere around the whole city.
That would be cool, actually. Let me see if I can get inside this sunken ship.
Another reason why I think that this game didn't go as well is because they changed things up. Because I was reading on it.
What did people say?
They took out the Hammerites and the Pagans and replaced them with new factions. And one of the factions is called the Baron.
I legitimately do not remember that. I thought
Well,
the
there's no
Hammerites were in that
Hammerites and
game.
Pagans. There's no Hammerites and Pagans in this. It's something called the Baron and something else. It's like new factions that no one remembers.
Well, them throwing in new factions is cool, but taking out the old ones is not a good idea. Ah, here we go. Here's the entrance.
Well, all they have to do is basically like keep the old factions and add the new ones with it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This game's so cool, Anthony.
But I was reading the thing on it, and they did that because like the last game was Deadly Shadows, and they wanted to like do something new
Yeah.
to try to get people liking it.
See, that's the thing. I don't blame them for it. New factions is a great idea. They just should have kept in the old ones. Also. Chinese potato? Is that a reference to somebody I know? I follow this guy who makes music, and his name is Chinese Potato. And I just found something in here that's called a Chinese Potato. Ooh.
It says right here. So this Thief game completely changed the entire story, because it says right here, Thief is the 2014 Thief is a reboot of the Thief series, and it does not include or it does not feature Hammerites, Pagans, or Keepers. So the reason why that's such a big deal is because I was watching the first Thief, right?
Mm.
So the Keepers is who, like, how Garrett became to be who he is, like, in the first place. The reason why Garrett became a thief is because he was raised by Keepers, because he saw it. So he saw a guy walking who looked like he was wealthy, and Garrett was a kid at this time, and no one was noticing the guy. And Garrett, as a kid, you know, it was from his point of view, so you hear him narrating it, and he thought it was weird, but he didn't care. So he tried to steal from the Keeper, and the Keeper ended up grabbing him, and he's like, "You have talent, boy," because no one can see the Keepers.
Yeah.
And so, like,
I didn't realize no one could see them. I just thought they kind of like could go do their thing.
30 seconds of oxygen.
no, apparently no one can see the Keepers. Like, they're like completely invisible to normal people. And so Garrett saw him, and he's like, "You have talent," and he took him off the streets because he was an orphan, and like raised him until he was an adult. But Garrett decided to take the knowledge that they taught him and be a thief.
Yeah.
And that's literally how Garrett became himself, and that's why he knows the Keepers. So the fact that they changed that,
See, now that's the thing. In the 2014 version, it's just a continuation of Deadly Shadows, so I don't see how they're saying it's a reboot. Because the game starts off with you and your apprentice, the girl you meet at the end of Deadly Shadows. Yeah, so it couldn't possibly be a reboot.
I don't think they may reboot like that. I just mean it's
They
like
deviated,
like a reboot.
They like
Yeah.
did their own thing. See, that makes more sense. Yeah.
But they changed the story by getting rid of the Keepers, because Garrett's whole being is because of the Keepers, and taking that away, just that'd be like making Link, you know, not have the Master Sword,
Mm-hmm.
or not being one of the Triforce people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Taking away Zelda from Zelda.
You know, something that makes it what it was. So like, Garrett's whole entire being is because of the Keeper, and that's not even a thing in this one. You know?
I actually don't think I realized that the Keepers weren't there. I thought I saw some Hammerites, or at least they mentioned them, I thought.
It says right here that the Hammerite, Keepers, and Pagans are taken out of the 14 Thief.
Like,
see, but this is all confusing me. Because hold on. So what people are saying is that they think that they exist in this, like the new Thief.
yeah, I'm pretty sure they mentioned them.
One. Well, that's what I'm getting at. The guy said they are, like, there's evidence that they existed because of old ruins of their stuff, but they're not there, which I hate.
I found something and I don't even know what it was.
See, because this guy, I'm looking at people discuss the game, and they're saying that the game is set before the Hammerites and Pagans, by the way that the stories make it seem and the world and all that, and then other people are like, but that can't be right because we're seeing like ruins and all that stuff mentioned for them, and then other people are like, yeah, but at the end of Thief 3 he met that girl and da 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 da. So the game's like a weird in between, it seems like.
Yeah.
See this guy right here, he says, isn't Garrett's eye missing in Thief 4? And the guy's like, he got his eye in Thief. Oh, by the way, Garrett didn't get his mechanical eye until the second Thief game.
Oh.
So in Thief 1 he didn't have it. So he said right here, in Thief 2, his eye was mechanical, construction by the Hammerites. While in this reboot / remake or whatever it is, it's magical, or he was either born with it or gets it during the game. The game doesn't really explain it, does it?
No, I don't believe so. And if I'm remembering right, it's when you zoom in and stuff, it's not like all mechanical like, right?
You can't zoom in.
Can't you use his eye? I'm pretty sure you can.
You can use it, but it doesn't let you zoom in like the old one did. So people are just discussing it. This guy said, if I'm remembering right, Hammerite's been throughout the games, but the Pagans were introduced in Thief Deadly Shadows, and he said, but that we can't really talk about this because it doesn't. Also, this isn't Thief 4 a reboot of the series, as far as I'm aware. Question mark.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Oh no, I'm gonna drown. Oh, I'm good. I could have swore I remembered them mentioning the Hammerites, or at least seeing some Hammerites, but I guess I'm just mistaken.
No. These people are discussing it. So this guy's wrong. This other guy said, I merely was pointing out that Thief's 1's plot revolved primarily around the Pagans, and you spent the latter parts of the game foiling their plans.
So Thief 1 was just about messing with the damn Pagans.
That's what this guy was saying.
That's what they bees get.
Bees.
I love how people care enough about Thief to discuss it like that.
What do you love?
How they care about Thief enough to discuss it like that.
Well, it was apparently really popular way back.
Hmm.
Seek fluid intake. Vital signs stabilizing.
The new robot voice on here for me that tells me things to like drink water and stuff. She sounds like a Rampart.
Does she?
Mm-hmm. She's got the accent. I'm trying to find my way around this sunken ship and I'm lost.
So it says right here, in Thief 1, Garrett allies himself with the Hammerites, and then the second game he does it with the Pagans, and in Deadly Shadows it gives you the option of to choose.
Or you could just be allied with them both.
That's what it also said.
I'm missing one of the components I'm looking for. Oh, I found a jukebox disc. Hell yeah. Now I'll have another song.
Also, Garrett has the same voice in 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, I like his voice in those ones.
I like it a lot better than his voice now.
Yeah.
The guy's voice now fits the guy in this game, but like OG Garrett, his voice fits him.
Yeah. I don't know why they changed. Maybe different studios. Maybe he had a contract with the other one and he couldn't do this voice or something.
It's probably just been too many years, and I probably just didn't want to do it. Or they probably didn't want to get him to do it.
Yeah.
Trying to find the guy from a 2003 game, you know, probably wouldn't be the easiest.
No, they can track him down pretty easy. It's just he might have had like a contract or something. A contract that he'll only work with was it Ubisoft? What was the original one?
Eidos?
Eidos, yeah. I don't know. Is that a jellyfish?
Also, in Thief 1 and 2, you had a sword, not a dagger.
See, that's really cool. I don't know why they took that away.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I think that's hilarious because that shows how much it decreased in the games. In the first one, you had a sword. The second one, you had a sword. In 3, you got downgraded to a dagger. And then in 4, you have no sword, no weapon.
Just a blackjack. And apparently Garrett doesn't kill innocents in that.
Literally takes away so much of the game just by that.
I know, right? In the old one, you could just kill whoever you wanted because you're a thief. If you wanted money, you can kill them, take it.
Garrett's a thief, not a
Hero.
not a whatever you would call him in this one. He's a thief. He's not some guy with like, you know, like special like need to help people or anything like that. He's just a guy who steals from everyone, hurts as he pleases. Garrett's not like some nice guy who helps people. He steals and beats up people to get their stuff. I don't see why he killed an innocent.
Yeah, he just
out to sell this one.
He just looks out for numero uno.
Guess so.
I'm in a constant habit of saving constantly since I lost 3 hours worth of progress.
Makes sense to me.
Then take it. It's not my wallet.
Also, Garrett has the landlord in all of them but 4.
He what?
Remember in 3 he had that landlord?
Landlord?
Yeah, remember on Deadly Shadows you have a house and a landlord?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's had it in all of them apparently.
Oh, that's cool. But I have to admit, I do like how he lives in the clock tower in 4. That's way cooler.
I think that's way cooler, but like, it was funny that he had a landlord in the old ones because Garrett would, when I was watching the first one, he mentioned having to get money so he could pay his landlord.
What is that?
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
You know what I forgot about, Anthony?
Mm.
Do you remember in Resident Evil 4 when the dogs would just Swiss cheese, like cheese grade Leon's face?
Yeah.
That was so cool. I loved that.
Those dogs are deadly.
It's been so long though, I kind of forgot how it is.
We're only playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Do what?
It's grown up in Assassin's Creed.
Corona?
Corone.
Oh. Yeah, she plays that.
That was part of the reason why Garrett, I'm pretty sure, stole, because he had to live somewhere, you know?
He just wanted to rent.
Well, Garrett being a master thief, like how he lives in the clock tower makes sense because he hides his jewelry in there and everything he's stolen. So that makes sense that he lives in the clock tower.
I think the clock tower is cool.
So do I. I just think it's funny though that he
Had to pay rent.
paid rent. He would steal as a master thief to pay rent, you know?
Yeah.
I just think it's funny. On a real, you know, point of view, that actually makes sense, though.
Hmm.
How the heck do I get over there?
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
The one line from Garrett I always remember is when he talks about hearing the enforcers. The enforcers are using telepathy to communicate sound. I don't think they know I can hear them.
The enforcers were cool.
Using telepathy, something.
Aren't the enforcers cool?
My gosh, dude. This girl was just talking to this guy about these people the watch trying to arrest someone, and he apparently put 3 of them down, knocked out teeth with all 3 guards, and put them all on their backs and broke their legs.
Jeez. What were they doing?
The guards were apparently trying to arrest someone, and he like literally beat them up.
I was so upset when this crashed and I lost all my progress, Anthony. Like, so much.
Yeah, 3 hours worth?
It was to the point where, you know how normally when I'm upset, I just drop my head back and I get annoyed for a sec and then I cool off?
Mm-hmm.
I, like, dropped my head back and was, like, angrily, cursing about it. Like, are you fucking serious? And I was, like, grumbling to myself for a while. I was pissed.
Literally, like, that was 3 hours for nothing, though.
It literally was. I still haven't gotten everything back that I had those 3 hours. I'm still behind where I was. It's so annoying. I learned how to make a parallel processor. Don't know what that means, but I'm getting out of this place.
God, you're sauce!
I love that.
I finished the reactor checks. We dumped a ton of runoff, and we don't need the rods melting down. Then I helped with the scavenging, chopped some veggies with the cooks, and tried to help Diana, but she sent me down to engineering and step house. I've been working with him the last few days. Stephanos. How to describe Stephanos? He's by far the most thorough engineer and no ego. He never leaves a job undone.
Also, Deadly Shadows was the only thief to let you lean against walls and all that.
He always greets me by saying, Kalimera, Yasmin, in the sleepiest role. Not a morning person, that one. He listens with the slightest smile on his face and twirls this stray curl by his ear. He asks a billion questions, but
Do you love it when Chris says that?
he surprised me today.
Says what?
There's an empty room.
Oh, yes.
Just a spot of negative space in the ship.
I don't even know why. It's just funny.
He set a picnic there and said, I need to relax. He even called me a busybody. There were these crazy glowing fungus things he found to set the ambiance. The most exciting part though, drum roll, he can jailbreak fabricators. He made a small batch of traditional Grecian dishes. But the craziest part, he managed to make a suitable falafel for me. I never thought I'd see a good falafel in deep space. Alhamdulillah. A quiet genius, that one.
I think this new Garrett looks really cool though, but like,
Maybe it isn't so bad.
I like the old Garrett better because he just fits the description of a thief to me. You know, he's got like 5 o'clock shadow and you know his face is a little more like square, like manly, I guess you could say, and all that. And this new one's like really smooth face and looks really young, and you know.
Yeah.
The other one, I guess, looks more rugged would be the word. And in the times that they're in, it kind of like fits. Because like Garrett in Thief 4, he's the only one who looks like himself. Everyone else looks like their time, while this Garrett looks like he's really young, you know what I mean? Young and like, you know, has a really smooth and thin face.
Now that you mention it, I think I noticed that. In this one, you're on a frozen planet.
Are you?
Yeah. Sometimes I look up and I can see ice falling in the water from the hail. I saved so much.
size. Okay, let me give you some examples. Look at this. So, look at your phone.
Alright, one sec. I have to build a planner so I can make food. Where is it? Ah, there it is.
Alright.
One sec, I'm trying to make a planner. Oh man, I forgot the ingredients inside. Drying bear.
The grow bed lets you grow plants and vegetables, providing plentiful options for relieving scurvy.
Oh no, these rotted before I could get them here. Damn it. Well, I don't need them now. Alright, what am I looking at?
Did you look yet?
I see his eye.
I'm not showing you his eye. I'm showing you his face.
Oh yeah.
You see his face, right?
Yeah.
So he looks like he's older, you know. Here's him in the new one, where he just looks so young to me for some reason. Even with the mustache he has going on and all that, he just looks super young. You know what I mean?
I see what you're saying. I don't know how to describe why he looks different though.
And then here is someone said, or not said, but here's what Garrett should have looked like, considering the time frame that he's in and all that. Like if this was Garrett in the fourth one, the new one, this would make more sense because you know they were all more dirty back then and all that kind of stuff.
All right, one sec. Alright, what'd you show me?
That's how Garrett should have looked. He doesn't look like a kid. He looks like he's, you know, scarred from his eye being cut out and all that.
Does he have a scar in the new one? I don't see the scar. I don't like how he looks bald in that one, but...
That's just because the hood's over his face. I don't think he does. He doesn't have the scar in the new one, I'm pretty sure.
Hmm.
If I remember right, the scar is... Isn't the scar on the side of his face instead of his eye?
No, it should be on his eye, because that's where his eye got cut out.
Well, this doesn't follow the story of that anymore. I think he has a scar or something on his eye.
Oh, you mean the new one?
Yeah. Look at this. He does have the scar, but it's not on his eye anymore because it doesn't follow the same story. It's just on his face.
I think it goes down his eye. If you look above his eyebrow, it looks kind of messed up. It's just really faint.
You can see it's not on his eye though.
Look at his eyebrow, and you can see there's like the scar goes down. I think it's just really faint, and it's hard to see. At least I think.
I think I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I really can't tell though.
Oh no. I've trapped myself. Damn it. Good thing I just saved it. You know the plane spot where you can like get sealed in and be stuck there?
Mm-hmm.
I basically just did that to myself.
I also wish the fighting was a little bit better in this.
That I can agree with.
It's like it's just slap, 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 and then you just hold to execute them or knock them out.
Although, you have to admit, the blackjack wasn't exactly helpful in the first one either.
That's the whole purpose of having the knife. The blackjack knocked him out while the knife literally
No, I mean,
defended yourself.
like you're beating someone with a...
How tall are you?
You're beating someone with like a wooden object with studs on it, and they acted like it was a feather.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm short. Oh yeah. I'm short. Oh yeah. I'm short. Oh yeah.
I hated whatever I was just hearing.
I don't even know what I was just hearing, honestly.
I don't even know.
Here we go. These constant saves I'm doing literally just saved me, Anthony, because I trapped myself.
Also, Garrett charges his eye by taking a flower.
By what?
He's taking drugs. In this game, you remember how you use the poppy to heal yourself? Or not heal yourself, but charge your eye?
Honestly, no.
Yeah, how you use your eye vision costs like a meter.
Mhm.
How you charge the meter is by grabbing a flower called poppy.
Oh, I don't.
And you have
I
to,
didn't remember that.
Use that flower.
I think I didn't use my eye very much in that game. Can't you like see like people's outlines and things like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I thought it was like too hard, so I never used it or something.
I use it to see in the dark, but I can't help that it makes things glow.
I just went around in the dark. Pretty sure.
Yeah, but the other shadows have like such cool stuff to it, you know. The you can climb any kind of rock surface ever.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. No denying that one.
Welcome aboard, Captain. This call is from a corrections facility and is subject to monitoring and recording. Thank you for using Global Link.
Hello?
Hey, Louis.
Yeah, what's up?